So how do you meditate when you really just don't have time? I get that question all the time. I deal with it as well. I'm a trained meditation teacher, and through the Chopra Center, they always recommend 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night. So meditation ideally takes place twice a day for 30 minutes. That's an hour. I've made a lot of choices to be able to add that in, and there are ways to do that. So I don't want to negate the fact that you can actually do it. I can actually do it. It's just a matter of if I'm actually doing what's best for my mind and body, even when I don't feel like it, right? Because I know it's easy at home at night when it's like, oh, I'd rather just watch Netflix or, zone out a little bit versus meditation. Sometimes in the morning, you got to get up. I mean, I work sometimes I have to be somewhere at 5:30 a.m. So I have to be up at 4, right? So it's, am I going to get up at 3 and try to meditate? Some days. But some days, like today, I taught yoga at 5:30, didn't have a chance to meditate. And something just happened with FedEx that I am like this about. Essentially, they have a package. I don't know what the package is, but they keep leaving these notes and calling me to come and pick up this package. So I finally did. Went out of my freaking way to do this thing. Get there. They don't know where the package is. Might be out for delivery. Might be on the dock. They don't know. And I was like, so now what do I do? I'm like, because I don't know what this package is. I don't even know if I want the package. I'm like, but you got to stop leaving notes. You got to stop calling me. Like, just leave it at my place. They're like, well, it might be out for delivery. So they go back, leave me there for like 5-10 minutes, come back. And I'm like, hi, just checking. Oh yeah, let me go back and check. I was like, sitting at the FedEx for 30 minutes is not something that my type A get stuff done personality likes. So long story short, they still don't know where the package is. They don't know. They're probably going to still leave me notes. And I walked out of there and I'm like, I'm very not happy right now. And so it reminded me of this funny way to meditate, which I know this is going to sound crazy, but meditation, the basic definition of meditation is going from activity to silence. That's it. And so sometimes in order for me to get to silence, I have to scream and shout a little bit. Like when I'm really, really angry, I've gone to the extreme of I did this at a wellness retreat, the Hoffman process years ago, but you take a baseball bat to a pillow. It really does feel good. It just does. Sometimes you don't even need to know what you're angry about. You just need to get that energy out of your body, because our body, emotions are energy, and we store them in our bodies if we don't release them. So I don't have a baseball bat today. And I'm not this is not going to ruin my day, but I did get out of there and I wanted to swear. I wanted to say not nice things. And what I decided was, instead of pushing that down like I used to, and just being like, no, it's not a big deal. Life is great. The big scheme of life, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Just get over it, Katie. Just let it go. This is how I let it go. I literally sit in my car. I was driving and I just screamed as loud as I could for as long as I could, got red in the face, and just did it. Just screamed. And I would do that in here to you, but it's going to be loud. So I want to warn you. I would mute. I don't think this is going to be very nice for the ears. So I would mute. But I open up my mouth as wide as you can. Whoa! That's how angry I am. So you got to open up your mouth as wide as you can. That's a big deal. Oh my goodness. Now I can't even get this thing to sit straight anymore. Ugh. So you got to open up your mouth as wide as you can. You ready for this? Turn it down. Whatever volume you have. Down. Turn it down. Turn it down. Turn it down. Because you go like this. Ah! It's like Dumb and Dumber. Like the most annoying sound in the world. That's exactly what it is. And it's awful. And I hate listening to it. But I gotta be honest. You do that 3 or 4 times. Take a big deep breath and just... Ah! Longer and harder than that every single time. After about 4 or 5, you're exhausted, or at least I was exhausted. And so I just then I turned on my car. Here's the follow-up though. Turned on my car. I did not put on music. No music, no podcast, no nothing. And I gave myself that next 5 minutes of the drive to just let go. Like, I let that negative energy out. I honored my body. I honored my feelings. I was frustrated. I was angry. Like, this should not have taken so long. I'm right. They're wrong. Yep. All the dumb things that I'm saying in my head that aren't necessarily true. I still acknowledged them. I still said yes. And I screamed them out of my body because I don't want them ultimately. Like, those thoughts are not serving me. But I had to find a way to let them go. And so I let them go. And then after that, then you do have to have silence for a little bit. You can still drive your car and be in silence. You can still close your eyes. Take a big deep breath. It can be 30 seconds of silence, 1 minute of silence. It can be anything. But if you just give your body the chance to release whatever emotions you need to release, follow it up with silence. That's meditation too. Like, meditation, yes, I would love it if I could meditate 30 minutes a day, twice a day, every day, bump, 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 got it. But that's just not possible for my schedule. And so I make these things work when they come up, and I try to handle them as best they can. I realize, not everyone is able to like jump into their car and do this. I've learned the hard way when I'm in front of people, when I am angry, to try to breathe, relax the shoulders, drop it down, and just think, okay, I'm going to let this go at a later date. Right now, all I can do is breathe. And if you really have to, I know it's really hard. It was really hard for me. You can say, let me think about that. Let me get back to you. You don't have to answer that question right then, right? If it's really, really infuriating you, let it go. Just say, thank you. You know what? Let me think about that. I'll get back to you. And then later on, go for a run, sprint it out, scream, do whatever you need to. But anyway, this was such a funny thing that like I used to do, and I was laughing when I was just about to go to my next appointment because I was like, I do feel better. Like, God, what a crazy person I am, screaming in my car all by myself, and yet I just feel better. So that's the whole point of meditation, right? Is to let go of things that you no longer serve you, get back to you, listen to your body, let it go, and to just feel better, to feel lighter, to feel more like, and I do. So I hope that tip helps. I hope I didn't hurt your ears too much. And if you need more tips on how to bring meditation into your everyday life in a plethora, what a great word, right? Plethora of ways, reach out to me. I hope this helps and inspires you to find your journey to go within. Mwah.